Hey everyone, Nut Free Mama here. Today I'm going to teach you how to make no-bake Wowbutter Snickers Crunch Bars. As always, we're going to start off with our ingredients. First you're going to need, this is for the crunchy chocolate top and bottom layer. So you're going to just separate these into halves. What you need is a 1 12-ounce package of semi-sweet chocolates. So just divide that in half because for the top layer and the bottom layer it's going to be the same. Then you need one 11-ounce package of butterscotch chips. I could not find butterscotch chips, so I'm going to try to use butterscotch syrup instead. We'll see how that goes. I think it should probably work the same. 1 cup of Wowbutter. Now in this recipe you're going to use the creamy Wowbutter and the crunchy Wowbutter. So for the top and bottom layer you just need 1 cup of the creamy Wowbutter, so I just went ahead and separated that into half a cup. And then you need 3 cups of cocoa pebbles, so of course you know that's going to be 1.5 cups. Then next is your nougat layer. For that we're going to need 1/4 cup unsalted butter. You're also going to need 1 cup of sugar. Then you need 1/4 cup of evaporated milk. And then you need 7 ounces, which is 1 container of the marshmallow cream, the fluff. And then you need 1 cup of crunchy Wowbutter. The reason you need the crunchy Wowbutter is for the Snickers taste, because in the original recipe you use just peanut butter and then you actually use peanuts. So if you don't have crunchy Wowbutter, if you want to get like soy nuts or something in there to thicken it up and make the crunch. But I'm just going to use the crunchy Wowbutter. And then you need 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And then for the caramel layer, you're going to need 1 11-ounce bag of caramel bits. And then you need another 1/4 cup of evaporated milk. And that's all of our layers. And then, so the first thing you're going to want to do is we're going to start the crunchy chocolate top and bottom layer. We're going to work on the bottom layer first. So just go ahead and it says to spray a 9 by 13 baking dish and then line it with parchment paper and just set that aside. Okay, first we're going to divide our package of semi-sweet chocolate chips. So you remember it was a 12-ounce package, so I just put about half the bag in there. Then I'm going to go ahead and microwave that in 30-second intervals and just keep stirring them each time until it's nice and smooth. Okay, that is almost completely melted, so I'm going to go ahead and add my butterscotch chips to that, which you remember I did not find chips, I only found the syrup, so I had to do a little calculating. 11 ounces equals, half of that would be 5.5 ounces, and that equals 11 tablespoons. So I'm going to go ahead and add this and just microwave it another 30 seconds to get it nice and hot. Next I added my Wowbutter. Remember it was 1 cup, so I divided that and made, just added half a cup. Now I'm going to go ahead and microwave that about 20 or 30 more seconds. Okay, that really only took about 10 seconds. Just be sure you're checking it because you just don't want this to burn. If you cook the chocolate chips and everything too long, they just get hard and then your recipe is just not going to work. So next we're going to go ahead and add our cocoa pebbles. Remember it was 3 cups, so we're going to add 1.5 cups to that. Just stir it all up and then put it in your baking dish and put it in the refrigerator for 15 minutes. Okay, this is what our bottom crunchy chocolate layer looks like, and I'm just going to let you know that smells wonderful. It smells so good. So let's go ahead and stick that in the fridge about 15 minutes. You just want it to get nice and hard so you can do the second layer. Alright, while your bottom layer is in the refrigerator, you can go ahead and start your nougat layer. In a small or medium saucepan, we're going to combine our butter, which was 1/4 a cup, sugar, which was 1 cup, and our evaporated milk, which was 1/4 cup. You're just going to stir that over medium heat until it's all melted, and you're going to want to bring that to a boil and cook 5 minutes longer, stirring frequently. Okay, my nougat layer is boiling. I'm going to go ahead and let that boil for 5 minutes. Remember, just stir it frequently, and then you're going to remove it from your heat and add your marshmallow fluff. Right, I removed that from heat. Now I am adding in my marshmallow cream. You just want to stir that until it's well combined, and then go ahead and stir in your crunchy Wowbutter, which was 1 cup, and your 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract. I added in my Wowbutter and my vanilla, and now I'm just going to stir that until it's well combined. And I'm going to get my bottom layer out of the refrigerator and put this layer on and put it back in there for another 15 minutes. This is what your nougat layer should look like. I'm just going to let you know that smells really delicious too. It really smells like peanut butter, even though it's not. Now we're going to go ahead and put those back in the refrigerator. I might go a little longer because my bottom layer was not completely dried. So I'm going to go maybe 20-25 minutes this time. And then we'll go ahead and start the caramel layer, which is really easy. Alright, now it is time for our caramel layer. We are just going to use 11 ounces of caramels, dip them, or put them in a bowl, a microwave safe bowl, and do your 1/4 cup evaporated milk. And we're just going to go ahead and put those in the same as we did for the last ones, 1 minute initially, and then every 30 seconds take them out and stir them. Okay, the caramel looks pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and get my nougat layer out and pour that over top and stick it back in the refrigerator for about 15-20 more minutes until I get my top layer done. Alright, now I am just going to go ahead and repeat that, what we did for the top layer, for the bottom layer. So what you're going to do is just go ahead and melt your 6 ounces of semi-sweet chocolates again in the microwave. Add your butterscotch to that, melt those, add your 1/2 cup of Wowbutter, and then add your 1½ cups of cocoa pebbles. Alright, our caramel is all set up, so I'm going to go ahead and add my top layer, and I'm going to refrigerate that for at least 15 minutes before you serve it. You may want to wait longer just so it all sticks together, and then just, of course, you need to leave it in the refrigerator if you're not, when, you know, you're not eating it. Okay, this is what the finished product looks like. Now I just scooped out a little chunk of it. It really could sit in the refrigerator a little longer just so it would harden up more. Right now the top and the bottom layers just aren't as hard as I would like them, so I just put them back in the fridge and covered them with saran wrap. But we're going to have Taste Tester have a little taste. Here you go, Taste Tester.
Yummy.
Alright everyone, come see us again. Bye.